Hell's Kitchen. It is playing now in Chicago. The musical is a kind of a coming-of-age story inspired by Key's experiences growing up in New York City, so sort of semi-biographical. And joining us now, by the way, this musical, I mean, it's won awards, right? It's just rave reviews. Joining me now are two cast members from the show here in Chicago right now. It's Kennedy Coggle, who plays Jersey, right?
Correct.
Allie, the main characters, the Alicia Keys inspired character's mom, right?
Exactly.
Am I right about that?
Yes. You're exactly
okay,
right.
and Roz White, who plays Liza Jane, and that is Allie's mentor in this amazing musical. So many people, of course, love Alicia Keys. They know her music. What's it like for you guys to have assumed these roles and be actually performing her music on stage, you know, for these audiences that love it?
Absolutely. It's an honor and a privilege to get to work with Alicia. She's so involved in the process. She cares so much about the show, obviously, and the way that she has been involved and how much care she puts into it is exactly what you see in the show every night. It just blows audiences out of the water, and it's wonderful to be playing her mom, who is a single mother, living in the 90s in New York City, just trying to make the best life for her daughter. And sometimes, you know, when you love, sometimes when it goes out of alignment, you know, family drama ensues, and that makes for a good musical, right?
That's right. I think it's probably important to point out to those who haven't seen it that Allie, it takes place when she is an older teenager, correct? And she's kind of trying to figure out where she fits in the world and trying to figure out, does she want to, you know, pursue what she wants to pursue in life. So tell me then, Roz, how does her mentor come into play here?
Her mentor comes into her life almost like an apparition. It's just like she appears in a space that Allie has not frequented much, which is the Ellington Room. And this is a room in Manhattan Plaza where Allie lives. And it's a very vibrant environment full of artists. And her mentor, Miss Liza Jane, plays piano. And Allie is drawn to Miss Liza Jane, but she's also drawn to the piano. And Miss Liza Jane sees the potential in Allie and takes her under her wing and begins to teach her the piano, but also teaching her how to channel her pain and her frustration through a gift. So it is a special relationship. I became a teacher because of my great teachers. I went to Duke Ellington School of the Arts, so it's very surreal to be portraying a role that has this much influence, and it's because of my teachers that I'm sitting here talking to you today.
So Roz, if I could follow up, did Alicia Keys, and I'm sorry I don't know this, did she have a mentor in real life?
Absolutely. Miss Liza Jane is a combination of her grandmother and a music teacher who is still alive. And these people, it's a combination of those two influences of her life, and showed her what she could be in life, a queen. It's amazing.
And she has become one. Absolutely. I mean, truly, so inspiring, so talented, so amazing. Kennedy, what about, you know, the dynamic between your character and Allie? Because I know as a mother, I had a teenage girl. She's now 21. But there's a lot of challenges there, and I would imagine there were some unique challenges that you play out on the stage too.
Absolutely. We deal with a lot with family dynamics, and because Allie is 17 in the musical, she's going through a lot, including finding romance, and what does that look like? And of course, Jersey, the mom, has very specific set ideas of ways to keep her safe and the life that she wants for Allie that definitely butt heads a little bit, if you will. But the wonderful thing about the show is not only does it include family drama, but it also includes familial healing as well during the show. So it's all set with the music bed of Alicia Keys. So,
I mean, you can't go wrong. My understanding too, from what I've heard, everything about the show is that people, I mean, are almost, you know, compelled to get out of their seats and just embrace, you know, the spirit of the musical. So I really hope it has an amazingly successful run here. Kennedy, Roz, thank you so much for joining me this morning. And for those who are interested, I want to make sure you know where you can get information about Hell's Kitchen, which is playing right now through November 30th at the Nederlander Theater. So for ticket information, you can check BroadwayInChicago.com. And I'm telling you, you're going to want to see it.